Looks like the masked man that took out Skaith is now going after Khad for who fucking knows why. This masked man hits him with a chair now twice, 3 times. Oh, just hits him on the side of the head. And oh, fuck, across the back of the head. Oh, here at the end, that dance into a leg drop, just crushing the throat of Nil, and Benny able to get in there and cut Drazov at the pass with a DDT. Does it? Could this be a new tag team here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League? I guess time will tell. KTD is being attacked by Butabi here in the locker room. Butabi, for some reason, going after KTD. What is going on? Why is Butabi attacking KTD? Now, Brute Force is your Let's Crosby Wrestling League champion. This is Let's Crosby Wrestling Friday night, and we come at you from Cincinnati, Ohio. And we are starting this one off right away. No fucking around here. Anonymous Jerkbag coming out to have a bout. God damn it, that's the first thing I fucking say tonight. Well, whatever. Anyway, he is going to be facing the debuting Ridiculous Tool. So Anonymous Jerkbag doesn't have any idea what to really expect. Now, he could have seen some of the early footage from Ridiculous Tool, wrestling mostly in our dark matches and such, getting warmed up. But this will be his television debut here tonight. But I don't know who's going to have the advantage. Anonymous Jerkbag, clearly a veteran here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League, to a newcomer, Ridiculous Tool. But Ridiculous Tool has shown a lot of promise off screen. So without further ado, here is Ridiculous Tool. And he looks like he's already fired up, ready to go. He's got himself a nice little t-shirt with his name on it. It's got holes in it, but I think those are intentional. And my God, yeah, he is really amped up. He is ready to be here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. He is ready to fight. He's slapping his hand for some reason. My throat is already fucked up, so this is going to be a long night for me. He's not sure if he should get in the ring. Now he's pumping it. He's pumping it hard. And that's what we like here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Those hard pumpers. What the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. Either way, let's see. I've been excited for this debut. I've been excited to see how Ridiculous Tool does in a Let's Crosby Wrestling League ring. Squared circle, if you will. And Anonymous is certainly ready. Ridiculous Tool being very serious now. And the bell has rung for our opening match here on Friday night. Ridiculous Tool pulls Anonymous Jerkbag's face right down into the canvas, kind of in between his crotch, and there's a drop kick right to the side of the head of Anonymous. And then another drop kick to the back of the head and upper shoulder there. Ridiculous Tool taking a quick advantage over Anonymous, but it doesn't look like that advantage lasts much longer as Anonymous is able to get out of it. Does a spinny Magoo and arm drag to Anonymous Tool, and now it looks like he's working on the back, but yeah, the referee says, now you got to break it up. He's already in the ropes. You cannot make him tap out when he's in the ropes. Ridiculous Tool reversing into a back body drop, throwing Anonymous into the corner and stomping on his chest. Anonymous lifted up briefly just to get kicked in the back, and lifted up once more for another drop kick in the upper in the shoulder blade area. Anonymous able to get out of that with a European uppercut. and grabs Ridiculous Tool. Looks like he's going for and hits a neck breaker. Ridiculous Tool is in trouble now. Anonymous now in control, but it doesn't look like that control lasts long as a shoulder tackle takes down Anonymous. Ridiculous Tool working on the arms now. I'm not 100% sure. I think a Ridiculous Tool has his finisher is a super kick of sorts, and the Famouser. We'll see if we'll see either of those tonight. And oh, speaking of super kicks, there was a good one right there, square on the jaw of Ridiculous. But Ridiculous able to get back up and go after the arm again of Anonymous, and now it looks like another back body drop here. And goes for a pin. The first pin attempt of this match and of the evening only gets a 1 count. I think. Maybe it was a 2 count. The referee was holding up 2 fingers. Anonymous able to get out of the way. Boy, a power slam catches him. Very crafty and very quick by Ridiculous Tool. Ridiculous Tool hitting another drop kick to the side of the head. Now Ridiculous Tool going to the top rope here. I didn't know he was a high flyer. Let's see what he's got in store. Just an elbow drop. I say just an elbow drop. It looked pretty serious, but nothing crazy like Anonymous doesn't. Oh, there is a running forearm taking down Jerkbag, and here goes another pin. There's 1, 2, and Anonymous able to kick out at 2. The crowd already on their feet, amped up as much as Ridiculous was earlier when he came out. Looks like they're liking this one, and another big elbow drop, and he kips up and showboats a little bit. That's okay. That happens. Oh, shit. Looks like we're going to already see a super kick here. He's tuning it up. Anonymous doesn't know where he is. He's just got kicked right in the face. That could be all she wrote. There is the pin. 1, 2. No, Anonymous able to kick out. I believe that was one of the finishers of Ridiculous Tool. He can't believe it. But looks like he's going to have to do a little bit more work on Anonymous before Anonymous will stay down to the rookie here. But he's not doing much as he gets thrown into that that post past the turnbuckle. And now, oh, it looks like he's going to go for a stomp, but Anonymous able to power out of it and just throws him down. And now he's saying, I am the one that rules this ring, as he nails Ridiculous with 2 clotheslines. Ducks under a clothesline and another super kick taking down Ridiculous Tool. Anonymous now pulling Ridiculous Tool away from the ropes, and uh-oh, looks like he's going to go for that Rolling Thunder, and he hits every bit of it. And oh shit, this could be the 5-star frog, or the frog splash. This could take him out, and now he hits it! This could be it. What an upset, or not an upset, but a disappointing debut if this is, no! Ridiculous says I can kick out of finishers too. And then you wonder, why do they call finishers? Wow, that was a very nice moonsault. They say you gotta wonder why they call them finishers if they don't seem to really finish very often. But maybe they're from Finland, I don't know. That was a fucking stupid joke. Anonymous drags Ridiculous Tool away from the ropes and now going for the arm here. I don't think any of another nice just standing moonsault there from the apron, or the not apron, from the whatever the fuck mat. I don't know. Anyway, Ridiculous Tool able to get out of that and punches Anonymous right a square in the jaw. Now working on the leg here. Goes off the ropes. Oh, and hits another nice elbow drop. Square in the chest. He loves those elbow drops, and they are working for him, or at least they were, until Anonymous is able to reverse and shoulder tackle him down. Goes for a pin here, holding the leg in a weird fashion. Didn't quite hook it there until the end, and that could have been a mistake, as Ridiculous is able to get away from that kick. And now it looks like going for a German suplex, and he holds it for a pin. There's 1, 2. No, Anonymous able to kick out at 2. The crowd's still very much in this. This is a very good starting match here. And it looks like Ridiculous hitting one suplex. Oh, he's going to go for another suplex. No, he turns it around to a back body drop. What a set of moves. It looks like Ridiculous Tool's a little winded here, as he starts to drag Anonymous towards the center of the ring. He might be going for a pin. No, he looks like he's just going for another elbow drop right to the center of the chest. And oh, here we go again. Here's another attempt to finish this with a super kick. Anonymous doesn't know where he is. And oh, Jesus Christ, he knows where he is now. And that's right on his fucking ass. There's 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ridiculous Tool with a very nice debut here. Not only was it a good match, but it was a win against a seasoned veteran. I mean, everyone who was in Season 1, I guess, is a seasoned veteran. Of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. I look forward to see what this guy has to offer in the future. I'm not sure which super kick that was. I think that was the first one that Anonymous was able to kick out of right here, if I am correct. Yes, it was. And then Anonymous looked like he could have won it here. He hit the Rolling Thunder, and then after that hit a frog splash from the top, but it was not enough. And in the end, the second super kick takes down Anonymous and knocks him out cold. And all the ref can do is count the 1, 2, 3. And Ridiculous Tool wins here tonight on the Les Crosby Wrestling League. And as a result from last week, Butabi will face KTD for the US title tonight in a steel cage. And here comes Benny. Now, last week, Benny and Hood Fabulous teamed up for the first time and were able to take out the tag team of Pretty Stupid, who were fresh off of their very first win and Draz's first win ever in the Les Crosby Wrestling League. But, admittedly, it's not that much of a challenge to beat Pretty Stupid. So they will actually have a challenge here tonight because they'll be facing Double Mint Gum here in tag team action. If Benny and Hood Fabulous can keep stringing together some wins, of course they've only strung one win, so maybe we're biting off more than we can chew. I don't know. They just worked very well last week, so I'm trying not to get too excited here, but I think we have the makings of a new tag team and one that can be very formidable. For formaldehyde. But they are going to have their work cut out for them here tonight against, I would say, well, maybe almost a struggling team of Double Mint Gum. They've won some, they've lost some. They haven't been able to capture tag team gold, but they have been in the position to capture tag team gold, so they have to be pretty damn good to get that high in the rankings here in the Les Crosby Wrestling League. So let's just hope, for the sake of Benny and Hood Fabulous, that they don't underestimate their opponents here. The two luchadors, the lucha libres, well, I guess, but, well, not really. I mean, one of them, Freshmaker, is from New York and thinks he's from Mexico, and the other is from Japan. So they're not luchadors at all, but close enough. What the fuck? Who fucking cares? It's close enough. They jump around, they do flippy shit. That's all that matters. I'm talking about them instead of Hood Fabulous here, who's dancing in the ring, and having himself a fun old time, taking up a lot of screen time right now. Jesus Christ, how long do we have to watch him dance in the ring? Okay, here we go. And here come their opponents. They are the team of Freshmaker and Kick Bubblegum. They like to flip. They like to jump. They are Double Mint Gum. And they've got some pretty nice, entrance attire. They got, like, these kind of weird, I don't know what to call those. They're not really trench coats, but they're coordinated together. And half of teamwork is coordination. So if they can coordinate their attire, they can certainly coordinate in the ring together, I would assume. So also for their sake, I hope they don't underestimate the fledgling tag team of Hoodmaker and what? Hood Fabulous and Benny. I was gonna say Hoodmaker and Freshman or something. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. It was stupid, whatever it was. I hope you guys are ready for a pretty stupid fucking evening. because I feel like I'm pretty stupid. And I'm not talking about the tag team. They're not here tonight, thankfully. They got the night off. We'll see some real tag team action here. Looks like the audience is still pretty pumped up. Oop, we saw Benny for a brief second there. I guess Hood Fabulous took all of his screen time, and oh wow, Benny able to get in there, hit Freshmaker multiple times now in the face. But was able to hit Freshmaker with a running DDT, which was very good, and now stomping on Freshmaker and throwing in an elbow. And oh, went for another stomp, but was unable to connect. Freshmaker now, able to connect with that, however. And it looks like he's already going to go tagging his partner. Yeah, it looks like Kick Bubblegum's already coming in here. Maybe they're going to go for some quick tags here tonight. I have no idea. But Benny goes over the top rope, and Kick Bubblegum just kind of watches him get back in the ring. Okay, that was an odd thing. And he gets grabbed by Benny. What the fuck is Kick Bubblegum doing? I have no idea. But he's laying on his back right now. Or at least now he's sitting on his ass. And Benny was unable to grab him for some weird reason. And a scoop slam here, followed by a pretty nice elbow drop. Not as smooth as our first match so far, but I have faith in these competitors that they'll get their acting gear here. As it looks like Benny's just smartly keeping Kick Bubblegum grounded. The best offense against Kick Bubblegum and Freshmaker are to keep them grounded so they can't do their flippy shit, so they can't get up high and see, look what I mean already now. But he missed it. And that was actually the least flashy move I think I've ever seen Kick Bubblegum do. But Benny is still in control here, hitting a very hard scoop slam, throwing Kick Bubblegum. It's very odd. Benny's a smaller competitor, but like as you can see right now, he's getting out of the ring over the top rope like that. He has some power moves. He's got a lot of strength in him, and his strength seems to be augmented by that of the dirtiness of Hood Fabulous. Now Kick Bubblegum getting out of the ring for Freshmaker. Freshmaker punching Hood Fabulous in the back of the head. And neck breaker going his way from Kick Bubblegum as a see you later gift as Kick Bubblegum does get out of the ring. Freshmaker hits a nice drop kick here on Hood Fabulous and stomps on the back of Hood Fabulous. It looks like so far the team of Kick Bubblegum has maintained most of the offense. And wow, that was that was very interesting. I thought he was going to do like a flip thing, but no, just an elbow drop. It looks like for some reason, maybe Kick Bubblegum, they're trying to stay a little bit more conservative with their flippy shit here tonight. Maybe they think that that's been their downfall. That would be a shame if they do stop doing that. But, wow. Jeez, that was a nice move. A roll up into a German suplex. I don't think I've seen that one here in the Let's Cause Wrestling League before. So, yeah, maybe they're just trying to mix some shit up, and either way, he's going for a pin here. The referee takes a long time to get in position, and as a result, there is only a 1 count. Freshmaker hits another drop kick into the back of the head of Hood Fabulous before stomping on his lower back. And hitting, there we go. There's some more flippy. There's some flippy shit. Maybe they'll bring it back. Freshmaker getting out of the ring here. Jumping off the top rope. Oh, there it is. That's the Freshmaker we know. And it is working really well for him. They are dominating Hood Fabulous. Hood Fabulous, though, able to reverse. Turns Freshmaker around in the corner. And looks like he's going to go for a running bulldog, and he hits every bit of it. Freshmaker's head bouncing off of the mat there. As Hood Fabulous wisely tags in his partner, and continues staying in the ring to give one last punch to Freshmaker. Benny throws Freshmaker, but unable to capitalize. Freshmaker reverses with a neck breaker. Freshmaker with the neck breaker. There you go. Benny, though, taking down Freshmaker with that kind of a leg sweep clothesline. Now going after the neck of Freshmaker, but Freshmaker able to reverse, throwing in a punch to the stomach and the face. Sending Benny back, but Benny... Oh, no, I thought Benny was able to grab on Freshmaker. No, but Freshmaker able to get out of that, but not that as Benny reverses. And now... hits the pimp shot. Holy shit, his finisher out of nowhere. Where the fuck did that come from? That's it? What the fuck? It was over that quickly. Out of nowhere, Benny just nails his finisher. There was no lead up to it. I'm surprised. The audience is pretty stunned. But this gives the tag team of Benny and Hood Fabulous another victory here. I'm still stunned. He must have hit that just right and knocked Freshmaker silly. Well, Benny and Hood Fabulous win another one here in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League. This is turning into a really good tag team. But tag action is over and the triple threat is about to start for the Hardcore Championship. And coming out, he is 1/3 of the 1%. He is Sir Tomato. And he wants the Hardcore Championship. I can't remember if he is a Hardcore Champion or not. I think he has won it before. He certainly won the US title before. I believe he's also held the Hardcore Championship. Either way, he is a former champion, so he knows what it takes to get it done here in the Let's Cross Wrestling League, even if the way he gets it done is a little questionable. Speaking of, he is in this match in place of Khad. Khad, if he would have beaten Tomato last week, would have been in this match for the Hardcore Championship instead. But since he lost, Tomato is here in his place. Now, it is important to know that he lost in part due to the fact that he was attacked by the masked man that took out his brother months ago, or weeks ago, rather. And, I mean, I don't want to make excuses for him, but being beaten down with a steel chair moments before your match might sway the favor into your opponent's hands. I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly. Well, I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not doing a very good job at it. But either way, Tomato's here because he beat Khad. That's all you got to know. So we'll see if he's going to take this opportunity and pull it out here. But he's got stiff competition here as Draven comes out. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion and former Hardcore Champion. He's very decorated, and he didn't get to wrestle last week against KTD due to Butabi attacking KTD, which, by the way, we found out later, Butabi actually told us that he is disgusted that a Russian is holding the U.S. title, and enough is enough with all this Russia business, and he wants to bring back the U.S. title to America. So that is apparently Batabi's motivation for attacking KTD. He challenged her tonight to a U.S. title match, and KTD said, "Duh," but under the circumstance that it take place in a steel cage. So that will be our main event tonight, but right now we have a different championship match and a different champion running out to ringside, pumping his fists, gassing himself before he's even ready to start wrestling. He was able to defend that title last week and hold on to it to defend it tonight. He is LCWL! Oh, and my throat is going to be dead by the end of the night. Oh my god. It's not going to be good. Either way, Taxi Genie, with the title clipping through his fucking shirt. And what title that might be, you may be asking? Yes, it is the Hardcore Championship. That means there are no rules. Yep, there it is. There are no rules other than you have to pin or make an opponent a tap. A tap? Fuck. Make an opponent tap out in order to win. This is a triple threat match, so for instance, nobody actually has to pin or make Taxi Genie submit in this match for Taxi Genie to lose the title. For instance, Draven could pin Sir Tomato, and be the new champion. So there is no championship advantage in this match, and there usually isn't in the hardcore matches. And Tomato is making the best out of this circumstance where he happens to be in this match again due to winning last week, and he is beating the shit out of both Tax Genie and Draven to start this one out. He is a lot of weight. Oh, Jesus Christ, he is just cleaning house right now. Neither Taxi or Draven can really get into this, and finally Taxi's able to hit Tomato while he was going after Draven, but Tomato just shoving Taxi down. And as I was going to say earlier, the weight advantage is squarely on the stomach of Tomato. He probably outweighs both Taxi Genie and Draven. So they've almost got to work together a little bit in order to wear down the big man to then go after each other, but we have not seen that yet. And Draven is going to take a ride here off the top rope. Looks like a superplex, and there it is. Oh, but Tomato hurt himself a little bit, and Taxi Genie able to capitalize, nailing him in the side of the head with a headbutt. Draven rolling out of the ring, and Taxi Genie stomping on the gut of Tomato, and it is not a small target. Tax Genie now able to stay up on this, but Tomato reversing this and going after the arm here of Taxi Genie, just clotheslining the shit out of him. So far, Tomato is shown to be very competent. This is what I mean. I don't get why he has to try to cheat so much and be so schemy. He is a very talented and strong competitor, I say as he plops out of the ring. He doesn't need that kind of business, and I really think associating himself with Lord Grubbins is not the best thing for him. But what the fuck do I know? Either way, Taxi Genie now in control here, going after Draven, but it looks like he got out of the ring. Might be going for a weapon, the first weapon here to even be considered in a hardcore match. It's a table, of course. That's great. So that'll get fuck all for use, I'm sure. Draven not able to connect with that punch, but able to reverse into a jawbreaker there on Tomato. And oh, he went for a clothesline, but got caught by a power slam. And now Tomato rushing over to try and he tried to do a body-to-body suplex, it looked like, on Taxi, but Taxi reversed it. And now it looks like going for a suplex of his own, and he nails it. Taxi Genie, another one of those competitors that he's got a tiny little body, but he's got a whole lot of strength, and it's very surprising. And very jarring when he's able to just throw around a big man like that. And oh, there comes Draven out of nowhere, almost decapitating himself on the ropes and doing a Luthez press, punching the shit out of Taxi, now stomping on him. Now it looks like gonna put him in well, nothing, because Tomato's there, and he kind of and Draven knew that he had to concentrate on him, and he gets him with that clothesline, taking down the big man, and now stomping on his arm. And uh-oh, here's that big punch. Shit, that's one of Draven's signature moves. We could see an end to this fairly quickly if Draven's able to capitalize and take this one home. But no, instead he's taunting. This is bad move. He should stay on Tomato. He needs to not let Tomato recuperate, or, well, now Taxi's back in. But Draven able to grab Taxi. It looks like he's going to go for that same held arm clothesline. As the table very slowly inches its way out of the ring. As I said, no one has used it yet. So there you go. Taxi thrown into the corner here by Tomato, but gets kicked in the face. Is not very productive. And now Draven actually going after Taxi there for a moment. But now just kind of standing around, and he looks confused. Taxi throws Draven into the corner, throws Tomato into the corner, and Draven lays in the corner. That's why I got confused there. We had two people in the corner, but one put themselves into the corner. And Tax Genie's now back down. Draven, oh, he's going to go for that. Very interesting. It's almost like a modified suplex spin into a punch. Probably one of the most impressive moves he has in his repertoire. And oh, there goes the table. Table's gone. Draven, oh, he's going to do it to Taxi now, it looks like. He throws him down and just punches the shit out of him. Draven's a very good brawler here in the Let's Cross Wrestling League. He likes to throw those punches, and he's very good at it. And then that's all I have to say about that. Draven now lifting up Taxi, but Taxi able to reverse into a jawbreaker here and goes for a backbreaker and nails it. And now he's just stretching out Draven here. Really stretching him out and just tosses him to the side. Draven rolls out and Taxi's, oh, he's caught by Tomato. Tomato hits him with that dropping European uppercut. There's no Draven in the ring to stop this. There's one. There's two. Then there's three. Tomato's able to sneak back in. And he nails the champion with an uppercut out of nowhere. That's the second match in a row we've had where a finisher just comes out of fucking nowhere and ends the match. That's all she wrote. Taxi is now the former hardcore champion as Sir Tomato captures gold once again here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. And he just yanks it out of the referee's hand there, and that's the way he does it. As I brought up earlier, next week, Khad will face the Masked Man in the ring, and we will learn his identity. But up next is the United States Championship in a steel cage. And here we go, guys. Been waiting all night for this one. And you can tell the crowd is definitely turned on Butabi. They don't like his tactics. They don't like the fact that he started this out by simply attacking KTD last week, beating her with a steel chair, all because of his ideology that the U.S. title should not be around the waist of a non-United States-born red, white, well, I can't say red because that's the same colors as Russia. Look, I'm not going to try to explain his logic here. It's his and his alone, as you can hear from this crowd. KTD more than earned her multiple U.S. title wins in some very grueling matches, both against Bazza in the past and Khad very recently. And for Butabi to say that she doesn't deserve it because she's not an American is quite frankly disgusting. And here comes the United States champion. Like I said before, she doesn't wear that title around her waist as some charity given to her. She has earned that title multiple times over. And she looks to walk out of here with that title around her waist once more. Now, she was the one that requested this be a steel cage match. And we have been told that both competitors have agreed that they will finish this in the cage. That they will try to make someone pin or submit in the cage. However, they do not have to. There's not been any special stipulations placed on this match. Leaving the cage will result in a victory. It is kind of odd that KTD gave up any kind of championship advantage she would have had in this match by making it a steel cage match. But, I mean, she wants to do this, I guess, the right way in her mind. And apparently that is in a steel cage, which is now being lowered. And both competitors are ready and raring to fight. KTD gets tossed down by Butabi, clearly the bigger competitor here, outweighing and out-muscling KTD by quite a lot. So KTD's got to rely on her technique and skill, such as that, to keep this going. So far, it's been very back and forth. Of course, the match did just begin, and things are going pretty quick here. Butabi able to stay up on KTD here, rolling KTD around in some kind of like gator roll move, and look like trying to maybe make her submit a little bit. And now acting pretty damn cocky, just leaning back into the turnbuckle there. The crowd not very happy about this. But KTD reversing out of it, nailing Butabi in the chin. And, hits a one-handed bulldog, just blasting Butabi in the face here. And now it hits a drop kick and stomps on Butabi a couple times there. And goes for that lower drop kick. but is unable to succeed. Butabi throws KTD into the ropes here, goes around and hits a nice German suplex. Now, I'm not trying to belittle Butabi's trying to climb out of the mat. What the hell's he doing? So much for any fucking honor that he had. He's trying to climb out, and KTD says, what the fuck? It stops him from getting out. Well, that's got to piss her off. They had both agreed to not to leave, to give the fans a good match in this cage. But to Butabi's, to fairness, Butabi is well within his rights in this match to try to escape. So, to hell with it, I guess. KTD, no, she's just going to the rope here, or the turnbuckles here, waiting for Butabi to get up. Going for a Hurricane Rana and nails every bit of it. And, oh, no. Going for the leg here. Oh, gets kicked in the face. Butabi stomps on the lower back of KTD. And, oh, he runs around a little bit here and goes to the top rope. And now is waiting for KTD to get back up. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not trying to take anything away from Butabi. He is a very, very talented athlete, as you just saw with that, oh, fuck, what the fuck's it called? The Blockbuster. He's a very good wrestler. But whatever's gotten into him lately with this whole grudge that he's started with KTD, I have no fucking idea. KTD now waiting for Butabi to get back up, waiting to hit him with another move. Oh, looks like another Hurricane Rana. Nails it. She is the queen of Hurricane Ranas here in the Les Crosby Wrestling League. Very good at them. But Butabi able to get out of that with a European uppercut here. And now hits another Fisherman Suplex, slamming KTD down on the mat. Now Butabi looks like he's trying to, I thought he was going to go for a Dragon Sleeper, but no, he lifts up KTD and slams her right back down in a kind of high angle death drop. And now Butabi looks like he's going to try to escape again here. He does not care about what they had agreed to before this match. And KTD trying to get up here, but that she landed right on her head with that last move, and it looks like she's a little bit winded. And by the time she's up, she realizes there's nothing she can do. Butabi able to win this. The crowd very upset. This match was a lot shorter than expected. But Butabi is the United States champion. Well, shit, guys, that's that, I guess, and we'll see you next time on the Let's Crosby Wrestling League.